The thing is, kind of in no rush to do anything anymore. I'm not in any rush to get home. If I leave the crib, I'm never in a rush to get home because it's just coming home to no Rambo. Um, I don't know if I'm just not in any rush to go back to work because I don't know. I don't feel like there's a rush. There's a part of me that feels that anything I get won't be much to me because I don't have Rambo to share it with. So I think that's why there's no rush. There's a part of me that feels like the more I get out and do more, the more potential I have of having bad days as well as good days. In which case, in the good days, I can't share with Rambo. In the bad days, Rambo can't be here for me. So there's a part of me that wants to be a recluse and doesn't want to do anything. And I want to sit at home and I want to chill and moving on without Rambo is difficult, as one would know. And, I feel like if you have a tough time moving on without your animal best friend, well, you really loved him. You really cared for him or her, like I did. Too many questions, not enough answers. And I have to keep going. It's unfair. It's unfair that my little guy, who was 17 pounds, happy, chillin', didn't cause trouble, didn't bother anybody, only gets 18 years. And they're full on despicable beings that get 70, 80 plus years on this planet. That makes zero sense. That system is well broken. To this day, I still have Rambo's food out. Rambo died December 15th. I still have his food out. I still have his water dish out and the rest of the bag of food. I know that I have to get rid of it and put it away, and I know what it's doing. It's a way that I'm hanging on to him. But I just don't want to put it away and not think of him every time I go to the kitchen Or I'll say think of him less, because I think I'll always think of him when I go to the kitchen. I'll never stop thinking of Rambo. And maybe it would do me some good to think of him less. Because more times when I think of him, I smile and then immediately want to cry or frown. Because he's not here. But I don't want to think of him less. I don't want to contribute to it. And finding this place where I could just think of him and still just be happy and just go about my day. It's still something I'm trying to find, but it still feels dismissive of Rambo's life. And I'm trying to find the balance or the medium. Our animal best friends are the best thing in our lives. I would say at the very least in the top 2 of best thing in our lives. And their contributions are immense, while so subtle. It's like watching Mr. Bean, and he doesn't talk, but he makes you laugh with all of these, with all the shtick. It's like, Rambo never talked. Maybe you could say he did, but he wasn't speaking English. But just his shtick and him being there was theater worthy. And this is like watching, a series and it ends and you just kind of don't know what to do with yourself. And I guess at some point you pick up a new series. I can't even turn the TV on. It's devastating. I haven't been to Rambo's gravesite in a while because we got some pretty heavy snow. And it covered a lot. Well, it covered it all up. But I don't know if I'll find any answers there, but I definitely want to go and maybe shed a tear or two. Maybe it'll make me feel better. Maybe I'll think of something good when I'm there, and it'll just come to me, and I'll smile. And of course, what's next is back on stage. I just hope I don't feel guilty. I hope that survivor's guilt doesn't just come out on stage and prevent me from saying another joke. I think after the first show back, I think I'm gonna go to his grave and stay there for a while. I think that'll help. I just remember coming home after some big shows, and it was as if he knew. It was as if he knew I accomplished. He was happy for me. I got a lot of love from people who were proud of me going back, even though I haven't done it yet. None of it will add up to Rambo's appreciation of me coming home, but it'll help. But I guess that's the plan. To go see Rambo.